Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for May 27th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. I'm going to do a quick look-see for geometry today. I think that might be, because I'm seeing a lot of, I'm already seeing this one too. I don't know, the puzzle looks like it's got a lot of opportunities for geometry, so I figured there might be some low-hanging fruit here. So this one too need to end up here, right? Let me explain that real quick. What do I mean by geometry? It's called geometry because you're looking at the shape of things. It's not really related to the math. It's more just sort of a general concept of we're looking, like geometry is shapes at its core, right? Squares and triangles and stuff. But we're looking at the shape of givens in each box. And the shape of this 1, 2 is telling us that 1, 2 can't be here and 1, 2 can't be here. There's a single row and a single column that they don't occupy. So specifically this column, the columns, first of all, the thing I'm noticing is the column needs a 1 and a 2 still. So I looked at this 1, 2. I saw that this column was empty, that they take 1, 2 out of this column. And then I'm also looking at the rest of the column and seeing there's no 1, 2 there. You can see how fast I found that. Like once you get good at this, you can just immediately see it. It's very natural to scan this way, and that's why it's so powerful, because it also reveals things that are otherwise difficult to see. But we do have this 1, 2 here. They aren't here, and these aren't 1, 2. So there's only 2 cells left that could be 1, 2. So those cells must be 1, 2. But I'm also noticing we have this 1 here. And that 1 is actually telling us, well, the 1, if we look at it individually, can only go in one place in this column. So we have a hidden single 1 and then a hidden single 2. So I looked at the 1, 2. I saw 1, 2 had to be here. Then I scanned the boxes and the rows to see if there was additional help. And we had this additional help here. So we got 2 digits right away just from looking at geometry. As a kind of a follow-up, these are kind of filled, right? Whenever you have that, always look for like digits that aren't already known. Also, we're going to get a triple here. So let's do this one at a time, because we can't do 2 things at once. I am noticing this box now has only one place for 1, so we can place it. I'm noticing this 2 and these 2s look in, so we can place the 2 as well. I'm also noticing this 8 looking down into here. That means 8's in one of these 3, and then that means 8's down here. But that's going to be part of a triple, so let's just look at the triple here. The remaining digits for this column are 6, 8, 9. Now this cell cannot be 6 or 9, so it's an 8. And so now this is a 6, 9 pair. Very nice. Okay, so that was just from looking at this 1, 2. We just got a ton of stuff. I'm also noticing we have these two 6s now, so we can place the 6. And this is going to be a triple, so we can fill that. That's going to be 3, 7, 9. I'm looking to see if there's any help. There's not. Okay. Any other geometry of note before we move on to other things? We do have this 1, 3, 5, which is suspicious, right? Because we need a 1, 3, 5. There's only 4 places left. The most suspicious thing I'm seeing is that we have this 1, 3 in this row. If there was also a 5, we'd be off to the races, but there's not. This 5 here doesn't help, right? It needs to be 1, 3, 5 in the same row. So that's something to keep an eye on. If we ever fill any of these with non 1, 3, 5, or if we fill a 5 in this row over here, that's going to be amazing. But we don't have that yet. What else do we have? I think that might be everything I wanted to look at just from the start. So now we're going to do our normal scanning behavior, but we have a bunch of filled digits to start with. We wouldn't have had otherwise. So I do see we have 2 4s here. So 4 is in one of these 2 cells. Oops, 4, not 7. 4, 2 and 6 are taken care of in this band. So all we have to care about is that the 4 matched, and that's all we get. Any opportunities for crossings here? The 2 and the 6 are done, right? So really it's not as nice as it initially appears. Only this 1 could help this box, and it doesn't. Also this box, it doesn't really help. Nothing else is really of note. So I'm going to move on to this band now. We got the 1 and the 7. Okay, so 7s look in. Putting a 7 here. 1s are done. That's why I didn't pay attention to that. And then we've got 2 and 3 here. So we do have the 2 3s along with this 3. Putting a 3 here. This sort of thing I'm always suspicious of. Like, is there a digit looking in or more than 1? I already kind of looked at this, so we don't need to worry about that. We do have this 8 and this 4, right? It's kind of the 8, 4 is kind of a corollary to the 1, 3, 5 I already found, where we need 4 and 8 in these 3 cells, but unfortunately we don't know which they go in. Oh, but the 7's there too. Aha. So this 4 and 8 look in. So 4 and 8 go in these 3 cells. I can quarter mark 4 and 8 here. I normally wouldn't. but I'm about to convert them to center marks, so it's fine. What we found is a hidden triple, because 4, 7, and 8 have been reduced to these 3 cells. It doesn't matter that this can't be 7. What matters is that we need to put the 4, 7, and 8 somewhere in this box, and these are the only 3 cells that can accept those 3 digits at all. Some of them can't even accept some of them, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that these can't be 4, 7, 8. So these are the 4, 7, 8, and we can clean up the 7, right? Basically, our corner marks became center marks. And that leaves a pair here. It's going to be the 2, which is actually placed because of this 2, and the 9. All right, now let's follow up on those because I think we can place more digits. Yeah, this 2 gets placed. This 2 gets placed. Let's just look at the 2s. I think there's one more 2 to place. Yeah, the 2 gets placed here, and that's our final 2. What about the 9s? We did have these 2 9s looking up. Not as nice, just corner marked. This 1, 3, 5 actually does end up... oh, it doesn't. Okay, so what are these 4 digits then? I'm kind of curious. They are 1, 3, 5, and 7. Right, so the 7 kind of joins them. So we could have seen a hidden quad, but there's really no reason to see it as a hidden quad. But technically, we could have seen a hidden quad, because these couldn't be 7 either. The column needed a 7, because of these 2 7s. That's tricky. But it's kind of neat to see it post facto, if that's even the right Latin term to use. Anyway, we do need 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is only 5, 7, because it can't be 1, 3. This is 1, 3, 7. I'm not worried about these ones. Okay. There's not interesting. So did we learn anything about this band? The 2's finished. We have this 9. I don't think the 9 is particularly helpful. We also have 7s pointing here, but we already have these 2 7s. So, in fact, we had already had that marked, and I removed the corner mark. But I'm gonna leave that one in. I think that's worth leaving in. Anything else to do in this band? Yeah, this row's down to 4 digits. Let's think about what those are. They are the 4, 5, 6, and 8. 4, 5, 6, 8. This cannot be 6, 8. So this is only 4, 5. In fact, I noticed we placed the 6 at some point, and I didn't follow up on that. 6 is actually in these 2 cells, so let's corner mark that. 4, 5, 6, 8. Otherwise, I'm not seeing a restriction on these. Okay. Is there anything else to find? I don't think there's going to be. Let's move on to this band. So we've got the 1, 2, and 8. 2s are done in the whole puzzle. We do have the 2 8s looking in. So 8's up here. I'm just quickly looking to see if 8 got restricted, but like in these boxes as well, but it doesn't seem to be. What was I doing? I did the 1, 2, and 8. Okay, so then we also have the 3 and the 6. No, okay, so that's the only repeats. What about these 4 digits? What can these be? We need the 3, 4, 5, and 7. You know, I'm seeing this can't be 3, so this is 4, 5, 7, but honestly, not super useful. At least not right now. These are all, there's 3, 4, 5, 7, which is a little annoying. Looking to see if there's anything else of note here. Surprisingly, no. Okay, so let's do this stack next. I've got the 2, 4, and 6. Yeah, 2s are done. So 4 and 6. We do have 2 6s looking down. The 6 looks in. So 6 is in one of these 2. The 4 does not have a buddy. We don't know where the 4 is in here. And then we've got 8 and 9. So the 2 9s we already marked. 8, we don't have a buddy in here. We don't know where the 8 quite goes. This 8 and this 8, not quite good enough, right? There's still 3 places for 8. All right. If we can ever eliminate 8 from this cell, we do get a hidden 8, 9 pair, which we should pay attention to. All right, how about this stack here? 2s are done, right? So we need the 6. Yeah, 2 6s look in. The 6 looks in as well. 6 is down here. The 3, we already have the 3s marked here. Nothing useful up here. And then we've got the 6. Yeah, so the 6, the 2, the 3, that was it. Okay. Yeah, not much to see there. We already took care of this stack, so I'm missing something a bit more subtle. So let's take a look again at what we might be able to do here. What's a good place to be looking? I'm scanning around to see if anything jumps out to me. really not a whole lot's jumping out to me. I'm noticing this 7 can't be here. That's if that's the best I found so far, it's not a good sign. I'd love for this cell to be important, but the only thing we know about is it's not 4. Right, this 4 is looking in, but 4 doesn't help. Okay, I think I need to start looking at. Ooh, oh no, I just saw it. So this one too is doing so much work. So these aren't 1, and we have these 2 ones looking down, and these got filled at some point. So there's a hidden single 1 in this row. That seems important. So that's not 1. We can follow up on the 1s here. Place the 1 here. These ones look in. So now we have this makes a hidden 1-4 pair because the corner marks overlap. We discussed that over here with a triple. Same deal. That leaves 3, 7, 9 here. I think it's all, no, this is a 3, 7, 9 triple, sorry. So this cannot be 9. In fact, this is whatever digit's missing. Looks like it's no, I missed it. 4? No. Oh, it's the 8. This is the 8. Oh, that's huge. So that gives us the 8, 7, and 4. That gives us the 9 in this box as well. This 8 causes a hidden 6, 8 pair here. And also we got the 4, which gives us this 5 here. So this pair that remains is 4 and 9. Okay. Wow, so that was a lot. That was a spotting that 1 was really important. I stopped paying attention to this 1 2 a little bit too early, apparently. That was quite nice. So did we finish one? We didn't quite finish 1s, but what's left for 1s? All right, so we also have 1s restricted here. And we end up with this rectangle of 1s left. Otherwise, we have all the 1s. What did that do? So this is down to 3, 5, 7. It looks like it can be any of them. But it does mean the 3's here. This is down to, okay, so this can't be 3 or 5, so this is just a 7. And that gives us the 3 and the 5 here, and the 7 here. I think we might have cracked the puzzle. This 7 makes this 4, 9, 7. This is 9, 3, 4. Yeah, this puzzle doesn't have anything left to give. We just got to pay attention to restricted rows, columns, boxes, and we'll finish. So this digit is a 4. This is a triple, so let's just think about it. In fact, we'll just pencil it. We need a 3, 5, and 6, it looks like. Okay, I don't need these corner marks. This is restricted to 2 digits, though. Let's look at that. We need a 7 and 9, so that's placed 9 and 7, because of that 7 there. I want to look at these 2 digits. These are down to 5 and 9, not resolved. But we know that this is not 5, 9, 3, 6. But you know what? Let's just think about the digits we need here. We need 3 and 6. What else do we need in here? So 1, 2, 3. We need a 4. This can't be 4. So that 4 there. And then we have 5. We need 6. We have marked that 7. And then we need an 8. Okay. Not as helpful as I hoped, but we marked it anyway. I'm just going to leave that because the puzzle is really almost done. I promise. 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm going to mark that as well because this can't be 6, 9, and that can't be 6. How about this triple? I was going to do this triple and I stopped. We need 3, 5, and 8. Something's holding on, actually. Interesting. Oh, how about filling this digit? That's been sitting there. It's a 3. That gives us the 5, 6, and 3. We do get a 3 in the corner. All right, so that's 9 and 6. That's a 5, 8 pair. Now, this is a pair for the box. We need a 5 and a 7. We know the order. 7, 5. That 5 there. This finishes the row with 4, it looks like, giving us the 8. There we go. 6. I told you it would resolve. These aren't 6 or 8. Let's clear all the corner marks out. All right. I don't think I needed to do that. 5, 9, 5. These aren't 5. Yeah, we get the 8 and the 5, 3 and 8, 4 and 3, 1 and 4. That's a 1. We need 7 and 9. And we're done. All right. Interesting puzzle. I like this 1, 2 did a lot of work from the start. I'm glad I started with that. In fact, I don't know if I think we had to do some more work before the 1 helped this row, but still it was quite nice to find that this kind of came back later in the puzzle to say, hey, one's a hidden there as well. So really neat. So I think this is a good demonstration of how paying attention to geometry can really give you a nice head start on the puzzle and also can help you throughout the puzzle. Paying attention to what you know rather than what you don't know is really the entire point of my system. And I think it's extremely powerful. And it also sets you up for success for more difficult puzzles, especially variant Sudoku puzzles. All right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.